Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. What is he or she thinking about your last conversation? Subscriber's request. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1. Dogs barking in San Antonio. This is option 2. This is option 3. And this is Cuatro, option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your person of interest. Take a deep breath and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Starting with my favorite deck of all time, the Zoltun. Ooh, I notice every speck, every spot. The Zoltun Mayan Tarot. Ace of Staffs, Ace of Wands, As de Bastos. 6 of Cups, Ace de Copas, 6 is Venus. Servant or Page of Cups, Soda de Copas. My most romantic deck, Legend Arthurian. Ace of Cups again. Oops, we have the Ace of Staffs, 6 of Cups, Page of Cups, and here is the Ace of Cups, As de Copas. 10 of Swords, excuse me, Deus Espadas, 10 is Leo. Clear the damn throat chakra. Seven of Cups, the questing beast. Siete de Copas, 7 is Pisces. My favorite playing card deck. Purchased approximately 1 million years ago at Amazon. Six of Wands. Ace de Bastos. Let's escape to Neptune. King of Spades, King of Swords, Rey de Espadas. Okay, this person is feeling boxed in by life. They're feeling like there's no relief. They could really hate their job. Their current circumstances could be mercilessly boring, mundane, joyless. And so they're replaying their last conversation with you over and over again in their head, because when they're replaying this conversation they had with you, that's their escape, that's their release, that's their relief. There was a lot of joy, a lot of love, a lot of passion when you last spoke. I feel like this person is infatuated with you, possibly in love. They feel a very strong, energetic connection to you. I feel like they dream of you. They could see you as a soulmate. That's really strong to have Ace of Cups and 6 of Cups in the same spread. So yeah, this could be a soulmate connection for some. I wanted to say, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I wanted to say this could be on again, off again, because we have the Ten of Swords in the center and we have these two aces. I don't feel like it's on again, off again. I don't feel like the Ten of Swords has anything to do with you and this person and your connection. So they could be going through a divorce. There could be a lot of chaos, a lot of upheaval in their life right now, a lot of stress. I don't feel like the stress, the drama, the conflict has anything to do with you. Now, this could be, for some, this could be someone that you had a really strong connection with as a teenager. You dated in high school or in college, perhaps. You went your separate ways and then you reconnected recently on social media. That's for a few of you. But regardless of the circumstances, whatever situation it is between the two of you, the last time you had a conversation, you were like a bright spark. Had caffeine, it's not helping. You were a bright spot, a bright spark, a bright light in this person's life. I feel like they just have a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of trouble. There's a lot of darkness. I feel like they're struggling in some way. And they thoroughly enjoyed the last conversation they had with you. It brings a smile to their face. It makes them feel better about life in general. You could have Venus-Neptune in your synastry, perhaps Venus conjunct Neptune. This is a very romantic connection, just going by these cards. I feel like they have you on a pedestal. I feel like they are infatuated. There is a purity, a sweetness to this relationship. This person is usually cold. They're usually standoffish with most people. They're quite cerebral. But with you, it's different. You're able to access this person's more gentle, feminine side. So if you chose one, your person of interest could have Sun in Aquarius, Mercury in Pisces, Aries rising, Moon in Cancer. Of course, one possibility of many. I feel like you have a lot of water in your chart. You could have Sun in Pisces, Cancer rising, Moon in Scorpio. Perhaps your astral combo is all water. But I feel like you're a lot more feminine. This person's a lot more masculine. Five, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 3, Sagittarius. 8, Capricorn. Another 5, that's 10. 1 is Leo, so 1 and 3. 4 is actually the dominant number, making Aquarius the dominant energy. Yeah, most people would say this person's cold. They might even say this person's an asshole, but they're not an asshole with you, just going by these cards. Two names just popped into my head. When the names pop into my head, I just go with it. Craig, C-R-A-I-G, and Jeremy, J-E-R-E-M-Y. Den. They could have a man cave. They could have an office in their home that they retreat to. Perhaps that's where they communicate with you. If they are stuck in a joyless marriage, if they're going through a very difficult divorce. I feel like this person craves solitude. They have to have space where they can just sit and they can go in deep with their thoughts. And I don't know, they could be a writer. TI, they could be a TI dom, MBTI term. That's introverted thinking. Really good with computers. This person could be a lawyer. Tiffany. Fit, I can see this person working out. I can see them jogging. I can see them on a treadmill, and they're thinking of you. They're sweating. They're listening to their playlist, and they're thinking of you, and they're smiling. Ned. Dennis, Fenty. ENTP. Well, an ENTP is an NE Dom, aren't they? Extroverted intuition. I don't know. 10. They could have 10 kids. I doubt it. I doubt they have 10 kids, but you never know. The Tin Man. If I only had a heart. Fed. Fine. Yeah, I can see them being a lawyer. Well, that's what I see. And we could have Tina if we had an A. Yeah. That's what I see for one. Hope that helps. Check out my second tarot channel, Psycho Tarot. I did an all signs live stream with my Leo husband last night. I also did an all signs by myself wearing my favorite wig. So yeah, I mostly do all signs zodiac readings at Psycho Tarot, and I also do private readings. The private readings are not for entertainment, they are for clarity. So all the information is included in each and every description box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the second crystal, here is your reading, starting with my favorite deck, the Zoltun Mayan Tarot. 3 of Staffs, 3 of Wands, 3 de Bastos, 3 is Sagittarius, 10 of Staffs, 10 of Wands, 10 de Bastos, 10 is Leo, and 7 of Jade, 7 of Pentacles, 7 de Oro, 7 is Pisces. My most romantic deck, one of my oldest decks, Legend Arthurian. Uno más. Knight of Shields, Knight of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros. 6 of Cups, Ace de Copas, 6 Venus. 4 of Shields, 4 of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros, 4 Aquarius. Okay. There's a lot of energy here. I feel like if you chose to, you and this person are actively communicating. I'm not seeing a time lapse. I'm not seeing any lags. I'm not seeing hot and cold. I'm seeing pretty consistent communication here for 2. I say that, we have 7 of Pentacles twice, but I stand by what I'm saying. 9 of Spades, 9 of Swords, what the Espadas, 9 is Aries. Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas. Yeah, I feel like you're either in a relationship. As I always say, anyone can watch these readings. People in solid relationships watch. You could be watching out of boredom, curiosity, for entertainment. But I'm seeing either a really healthy, solid relationship or a strong connection headed in that direction. Okay. I read intuitively. I don't go by the little white book. I'm going beyond the obvious here. So we have 7 of Pentacles in the first and the last, which would suggest patience. You have to wait for something, delayed gratification, but I don't feel like you're waiting on anything. I feel like you and this person are talking. So going beyond the obvious, I feel like 7 of Pentacles, in some cases, it could be that you and this person are planning a trip, or you're planning some kind of life together. You could be making preparations, plans for a big deal wedding, a destination wedding, something like that. But I don't feel like this is about you waiting for someone to get a divorce or resolve things with someone else. I feel like you are actively talking and you're on the same page. I'm seeing mutuality. I'm seeing a lot of love and passion for 2. I feel like this person does regard you as the love of their life. Now, this can be very negative, obviously, 9 of Swords. Fear-based thinking, obsessive thinking, depression, anxiety. I feel like in this context, what this is about is this person is just really stressed right now, similar to what I saw for 1. They could be going through it financially. Perhaps you and this person are starting a small business together and the numbers are not adding up yet. You're taking a risk. You've invested. You've maybe gone into credit card debt to get inventory, to get this business off the ground, to get this going. So you could be talking about money, but at the root of this connection is a lot of love and desire. You could have sex to relieve the stress. You know, you're talking about money, you're planning things, and, you know, she says, let's take a break and just fuck until we feel better. Something like that, you know. You could be planning a trip and it's expensive and there are a lot of things to figure out, you know, the airfare and the hotel, and you're trying to decide the best place or something. I don't know. I don't feel like there's any serious conflict. I don't feel like this is third party. I'm not really seeing triangulation. I'm not really seeing drama. I feel like you're planning something together. And so the last conversation you had, and it was recent, it could have been 2 hours ago. The last conversation, there was laughter, dark humor, and something along the lines of, it's going to get better when we get to wherever we're going. It's going to get better. It'll be better when we're in Fiji. It'll be better when we're in Todos Santos. It'll be better when we're in Paris. Something like that. So there's just so much love for 2. And I'm really seeing 2 people who are absolutely on the same page. You have things in common beyond the chemistry, okay? There could be an age gap. They could be a few years younger. They could have an earth-dominant natal chart. Amazon package. Oh, looking at the stove clock, it's 12:12. Make a wish. 12:12, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6. Venus. I'm recording this on Sunday. Sunday is ruled or sponsored, as I like to say, by the sun, by Leo. My Leo husband just left. He's going to pick up our Scorpio sun from his friend's house. Anyway, yeah, I'm seeing love. And this person could have sun in Taurus, Sagittarius rising, moon in Capricorn, just one possibility. If you chose 2, you could have sun in Cancer, Taurus rising, moon in Virgo, something like that. You could have a conjunction in Earth, maybe. Something like Mars conjunct Venus in Virgo, one example of many. Okay. And I feel like you had sex recently, and it was really good. The sex is amazing. It's next level. One is Leo, 4 is Aquarius. Very strong chemistry, very strong sexual attraction for 2. 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 2, Cancer. 6, Venus. 3, Sagittarius. So 7 is actually, that's interesting. 7 is the number making Pisces the dominant energy. I would say this is a spiritual connection. Similar to what I saw for one, you could be soulmates. You're choosing each other. You're both prioritizing this connection. I see fierce loyalty. I see deep understanding. You could have Mercury conjunct Mercury, Moon conjunct Moon. This is just a solid relationship is what I'm seeing. Usual caveat, I am reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading. People still trip on that. I still get comments, but yeah, I can't see you. I'm just looking at cards and Scrabble tiles and dice. So, grain of salt, entertainment purposes. We have Dave, my mom's second husband, the man she married when I was 10. Dave, he's a Virgo. We have Dan, Danny, Daniel, Vida, living la vida loca. We have Ava. Ava Gardner was a Capricorn. She married Frank Sinatra twice. Frank Sinatra was Sagittarius. Van, is that a name? Vandy? It could be. Vandy could be a name. Vindy. Hey. Might have some Italian ethnicity, Italian DNA, Italian ancestry. Neva. Do we have naive? We damn sure do. Evian. I love that Scene and Reality Bites. Evian is naive spelled backwards. Aiden. Aiden. Badass. VA. Virginia. I am seeing Denmark. And India. Do we have India? Almost. Almost have India. Danae. Dane. Denmark. Well, you get the gist. Yeah. That's what I see for 2. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. My second tarot channel is Psycho Tarot. I do have a Patreon. It's very small. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, here is your reading, starting with the Zoltun Mayan Tarot. 8 of Jades, 8 of Pentacles, my personal favorite. Ocho de Oros, 8 is Capricorn. 15, 16, 17. That's the star. La Estrella. Aquarius. 6 of Jades, 6 of Pentacles, 6 de Oros, 6 is Venus. One of my oldest decks, my most romantic deck, Legend Arthurian. Uno más. Ten of Shields, 10 of Pentacles, Theus, the Oros, 10 Leo, Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas, Death, Muerte, Scorpio. Three of Diamonds, 3 of Pentacles, 3 de Oros, 3 Sagittarius, another 3 de Bastos, 3 of Wands. 7 of Clubs, 7 of Wands, 8 of Bastos, 7's Pisces. Let me do a camera check. I'm not used to the camera being this high up. When we were doing our collab for Psycho Tarot, my husband did this. Okay. The time is 24:47. All right, cool. Yeah. We have a lot of fun with our Psycho Tarot live streams. That's a much different vibe than what you're going to get at Siren Tarot. It's a lot more loose, a lot more funky, a lot more spontaneous. It's the runes. My husband does the runes. I do the tarot, and we do karaoke. So it's a good time. Check it out. I think the schedule that we've decided on, the consistent thing, is Saturday night at whatever time. Saturday night we do our live streams at Psycho Tarot. Okay. So the last time you spoke, your last conversation, what are they thinking about your last conversation? There is fear. There's fear here. Okay. I feel like when you started talking, when you and this person first started talking, I feel like you met on social media or a dating app. They weren't looking for anything serious. They just wanted to flirt. They just wanted to have fun. They wanted something casual. But at some point, they caught feelings, and now it's getting intense. It's getting deep. It's scary. They're getting into the scary, deep waters. And there was resistance in the beginning. They are thinking no. I'm flashing back to my, not really my daughter-in-law, but my husband's first son, his eldest son from his first marriage. We lived briefly. They lived with us. We lived together. My husband's eldest son and his wife, we lived together in Albuquerque. And me and the daughter-in-law, we were home doing laundry. Anyway, she was talking about how she met her husband, my husband's son. They met in a club, and she said, I thought he was just going to be a one-night stand, but he kept pursuing me. He kept calling me, and then it turned into a thing, and they're a very solid couple. They've been married for years. They have 3 beautiful children. They have a beautiful life, a beautiful home in Houston. Anyway, the man, my husband's eldest son, he's Sagittarius, and his wife is Capricorn. So I'm seeing something like that. This person thought they were just going to have fun with you, nothing serious, nothing deep, and then they caught feelings. And so it's like I say all the time, I think I said it for the first pile. Anyone obviously can watch these readings, and sometimes people who are in solid, happy relationships watch. Curiosity, boredom, purely for entertainment. Suffice to say, if you chose 3, I feel like you and this person are in a solid relationship. If you aren't talking on a regular basis, if you aren't engaged, if you aren't married, if you aren't living together, I would say you are well on your way to manifesting that. Things are coming together. This is strong. That is so strong to have 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles in the first row. That's a solid relationship. That's obviously a marriage card. So you have things in common beyond the chemistry. You have tremendous respect for each other. You like each other. You're friends. And there's love here, and there's sex, there's desire, there's everything. And you may have met on Tinder, any of the dating apps. You may have met on Instagram, Reddit. Do people hook up on Reddit? I don't know. Discord. You may have met on the internet. Okay, the internet, the phone, and this person was very drawn to you. They were very attracted, but they weren't expecting to catch feelings, but they did. So I feel like the last time you talked, it was recently, and it was something just mundane. You know, you sent them a text message, please pick up lemons and potatoes and paper plates and energy drinks and alkaline water at Costco. Or they texted you, on my way. I don't feel like the last conversation was especially deep or thought-provoking. It was just business as usual because you're living together, you're sharing resources. Or if you're not there yet, it could be something like, meet you at Applebee's at 10, meet you at Red Lobster at 4, Meet you at Big Lots at 6. Big Lots is closing down. It's going out of business. Yeah. And it was good. I mean, I don't feel like it was that deep or dramatic when you last spoke, but it was a good conversation. It was just matter of fact, and you may have certain pet names you use with each other. He calls you sugar tits. You call him Big Daddy, or I don't know. You have these cute names for each other, or just garden variety terms of endearment: babe, baby, darling, sweetheart, honey pie, sugar bunch, whatever. And then you have the emojis. You have the same emojis that you use again and again. You use the eggplant. You use the face that has the tongue sticking out, or I don't know. Crazy with the cheese whiz. But I see depth. I see love. There was resistance in the beginning. That's gone. I can see this person sending you playlist. I see this person being in love with you. I see them choosing you. If you chose 3, this person could have Sun in Capricorn, Mercury in Sagittarius, Leo rising, Moon in Scorpio. One example of many. You could have Sun in Scorpio, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Leo. Don't forget the mayonnaise. Okay, babe, I'm going through Wendy's. Yeah, I don't want any mayonnaise on my bacon cheeseburger. You want fries? You know I want fries. I always want fries. What do you want to drink? Sprite. I'm going through Starbucks. What do you want? I want a caramel macchiato. Going through Black Rifle. What do you want? Oh, I want the churro donut and a black coffee. Going through Dunkin' Donuts. You get the gist. 4 is Aquarius. 1 is Leo. Strong sexual attraction. 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. You're on the same page. The conversation's just, it's effortless between the two of you. The communication just flows. 2, Cancer. 3, Sagittarius. So 7 is actually the number, making Pisces the dominant energy. Interesting, because I'm not seeing the shadow side of Pisces. I'm not seeing delusion. I'm not seeing projection. I'm not seeing addiction. If you're addicted to anything, it's each other. You could have a black coffee addiction, a donut addiction, but I'm not really seeing any darkness. I'm not seeing any edges or conflicts or red flags for 3. This could be a spiritual connection. You could be soulmates. You could share a really wacky, I don't know, off the wall sense of humor. You could both have Mercury and Pisces. I found, at least in my life, and a friend I'm thinking of, a friend that I was talking to years ago. Anyway, Mercury and Pisces, it's kind of an offbeat, crazy sense of humor. Mercury is sense of humor. So I just see you cracking each other up and having a lot of fun. I'm seeing you as partners in crime. I'm seeing Sid and Nancy, but I don't think you're that dark. I don't think you're junkies. Maybe, hopefully, you're not junkies. Yeah. Sid was Taurus. Nancy was Pisces. Def Jam Records. Rick Rubin. Beastie Boys, Run DMC. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Yeah, I'm seeing Wu-Tang Clan. Chocolate City, DC. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Oh Dirty Bastard was a Scorpio. He's the only one that comes to mind. He was my favorite, Oh Dirty Bastard. I think he has the same birthday as my son, not for sure. November 9th, I'll have to double check. Fed. It doesn't apply to what I'm seeing here, but it just popped into my head. I'm hearing Tyrone, Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu, she's from Dallas. She's a Pisces. I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't ever buy me nothing. See, every time you come around, you got to bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. See, why can't we be by ourselves sometimes? See, I've been having this on my mind for a long time. Maybe they work the DAW. I am a slave to the DAW. FL Studio, Ableton. Yeah, they're a producer. They're making the sick beats. Wand, if this is a man, he could have an especially large penis. Date. I just wanted to date you, but now it's drunk in love. Beyonce, Virgo, Jay-Z, Sagittarius. What? William Afton, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. Andre, 2000. Andy. Andre. We don't have all the letters, but feud. I don't feel like you and this person fight. They could be feuding with their family. I don't feel like they're fighting with you. Dune. Alabama Shakes. The Dunes. I just found that song last year. I love it. Somewhere over the dunes, babe. No, I'm not singing it right. But anyway, Alabama Shakes, the Dunes. Anything else? No, I think that will suffice. This person's in awe of you. You're just the whole damn package, and they love it. They're here for it. Fate up against your will. Echo and the Bunnymen. Under the moon, I saw you. The Killing Moon. I first heard that in Donnie Darko. Drew Barrymore. Okay, yeah, that's what I see for 3. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Somewhere over the dunes, love, I walk. It's a gorgeous fucking song. Oh my God, I can't do it justice. There's no way. Okay. You chose 4 Quattro. Here is your reading. Starting with my favorite deck of all time, the Zoltun Mayan Tarot. 8 of Cups, Ocho de Copas, 8 is Capricorn. 8 of Swords, Ocho de Espadas. 9 of Jades, 9 of Pentacles, maybe the Oros. 9 is Aries. My most romantic deck, one of my oldest decks, Legend Arthurian. The Judgment, El Juicio, Sagittarius. 7 of Spear, 7 of Wands, 8 of Bastos, 7 is Pisces. Big King Daddy, the Emperor. My favorite playing card deck. I keep the jokers. They amplify the cards they touch. Excuse me. 3 of Spades, 3 of Swords, 3 de Espadas, 3 Sagittarius. Jack Spades, Knight of Swords, Caballo de Espadas. The Empire strikes back. No, that's Saturn 3. Something is watching, waiting, and wanting on Saturn 3. Yeah, Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett, I need a damn magnifying glass. Harvey Keitel. Great movie. It's weird. I saw it a few years ago. What did they think? What are they thinking about your last conversation? They're thinking it's not going to work with you. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but it's not going to work. You may have blocked this person recently, and you're wondering if they're missing you. Are they thinking of you? Are they regretting what they did to you? Are they kicking themselves in the ass? Do they feel like they missed a great opportunity with you? I don't see any regret. Now, the song I'm hearing, kind of weird, kind of random. I'm hearing You Better Kiss Me by Brooks and Dunn. You better kiss me, 'cause you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. So did you hurt this person? Did you cheat on this person? Did you betray this person? And they decided, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. Something happened. Something dramatic happened. You cheated on them. They cheated on you. Someone was betrayed. Toes were stepped on. And this person's closing the door and they're triple locking it. There's no going back. I'm seeing a burned bridge for 4. Okay. It's very unlikely, just going by these cards, that you and this person will reunite in this lifetime. This is done. Okay. This person is living their life. They're loving their life. They're working. They're working out. They're pounding the energy drinks. I'm seeing cocaine or meth. Of course, that's not everyone's story, but I can see this person just being very amped up, very aggro. I can see them just dripping sweat. They have this excess aggro energy. They could get really emotionally charged up on podcast. I don't know. They could do panels, that whole thing where people get on panels and they talk about current issues, politics, economics, philosophy, whatever. I can see them getting really aggro with their opinions, getting really triggered at Reddit or on a podcast, a panel, some damn thing. I feel like this person's on social media a lot. I can see them being just married to their phone. They're on the toilet, they got the phone. They're on break, they got the phone. They're driving, they got the phone. They're living in their phone. They need to touch some grass and just chill out is what I'm getting. This person's just, they're a whole mess. They're aggro, they're reactionary. They live for drama and conflict. They're not emotionally available. They're shutting you out of their life is what I'm getting. They don't have any tenderness toward you. Just going by these cards. Usual caveat, not a personal reading. I'm reading for a global audience. It's your story or nope, not at all. I see them being judgmental toward you. I see them being angry. Okay. So your last conversation, they think about it. They get pissed off all over again. It's like you just release some hornets, some wasps, some bees in this person's mind. It's like their mind is full of all these angry bees, just these swarming bees. They're very agitated. They're very upset. So, I mean, on some level, I guess they're doing okay. To the casual observer, oh, that person's really just got the whole life thing figured out. They're killing it. They're making money. They're driving Uber or Lyft. They're delivering packages for Amazon, some damn thing. They're working construction. They're in their alpha male energy, but they're a wreck. They're not happy. They're not at peace. They're not emotionally stable. Again, very reactionary. They have a lot of anger issues. It is not well with their soul. This is all masculine energy. Oh my God. We have all this air and fire. They are highly agitated. Well, I mean, 9 is Aries, but 9 of Pentacles, that's a Virgo card. But we have 1 feminine, 2 feminine cards. So, you know, I'm not a twin flame reader. I feel like divine masculine, that phrase, that term is overused. I wouldn't say there's anything divine about this person. This is the Divine Masculine in Twin Flame speak, the most masculine card in the deck. But they're not a divine masculine. They're a toxic masculine because there's so much negativity. There's so much anger. I would say if someone is a divine feminine or a divine masculine, they are a beautiful balance of the masculine and the feminine. They're in touch with their femininity and their masculinity. They're integrated. This person's not integrated. It's just all this raw masculinity, and they don't know how to act in a serious romantic relationship. They don't know quite how to show up. They can't access the deeper emotions. There's huge blockage with this person. So it's not just you, it's a lot of people that they can't deal with. There's a pattern in this person's life, a pattern of failed relationships because there's so much in their ego, there's so much pride, there's so much stubbornness. So if you chose for, this person could have a lot of stuff in Aries. They could have a stellium. They could have Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of Martian energy. Okay. They could have their luminaries and personal planets, unusual, but it happens, all in Aries with Libra rising. They could have a lot of oppositions in their natal chart. You could have Sun in Scorpio, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Leo. These are just possibilities. One is Leo, 6 is Venus, 7 Pisces, 2 Cancer, 3 Sagittarius. So makes sense. 9 is the number, making Aries the dominant energy. This person's mad. They just stay pissed off. A phrase that was overused when I was a kid. My mom was always saying this. My grandma, my maternal grandmother was always saying this. You got the same little britches to get glad in. Or when I was in a bad mood, they would mock me. They would sing, nobody loves me, everybody hates me, I'm gonna eat a worm. Or I'd get up in a bad mood. Someone got up on the wrong side of bed. Yeah, this person just, they get up on the wrong side of the bed on the regular. It's a thing with them. Always in a bad mood. They don't know how to have fun. Okay. May not have the best IQ. I don't feel like they have emotional intelligence. Finn, are they in Finland? They owe some library fines. They're really stressed financially. Don't have the best credit score. I could see them getting the payday loans, calling in all favors from family, friends, borrowing money, not paying back. If this is a dad or a man who's been married before, who has kids, I can see him not paying the child support, going to court for back child support payments. Quinn. Equine, horse. This person could ride horses, born in the year of the horse. 9, Aries. I can't make this up. This person's not a nun. Could be religious, but not spiritual. I feel like they have a lot of indiscriminate sex, a lot of casual sex. Fig. We don't have G for fig. Nu, Sigma Nu. This person is not an NI-DOM, MBTI. This person's not an NI-DOM. That would be an INFJ, I think, introverted intuition. They could be an NE-DOM. I feel like they're an FI-DOM, introverted feeling. They don't have the emotional intelligence. There's no nuance to this person. It's all black and white, very blatant. They could have a disorder. But they don't take good care of themselves. I'll leave it at that. That's what I see for 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.